Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Tahir Moore.
Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary.
Bow, bow, bow.
We got a very special guest in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Grammy nominated?
Not yet.
Not yet? All right.
wait.
Soon to be Grammy
Almost.
nominated. This brother is somebody me and Pat just met randomly at a day party. He's a producer, works with all the big names. All the big names that you can imagine, them. You probably like, what? Be more specific. Diddy and all of them? Yes, all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome to the show for the first time, Mr. Mustapha LeBeau. Is it LeBeau or LeBeau? LeBeau.
LeBeau.
Don't pronounce the
Just forget the F.
LeBeau. Is there an F
There's
in
no
there?
F. There's no F.
I might have made that up.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll be messing stuff up.
Shia
LeBeau.
LaBeouf. Maybe that's
Maybe
what you were
that's what I got
thinking
it
of.
from. Yeah.
Mustafa
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
Mustafa. LeBeau. Mustafa, you have an interesting background. Would you care to tell the people
Sure.
everything?
Uncle Sam knows. Why not you guys? My name is Mustapha LeBeau. For those of you that don't know, obviously. I was born and raised in Paris. I am a French citizen still till now. I have my green card, so I'm legal.
All right now.
My mom is Cameroonian. My dad's Egyptian. Her parents are actually from Tahiti, so I'm actually Polynesian. That's where I got my tats when I turned 18.
Sheesh.
To go out
Nigga
there
knows
for like-
magic.
This he know he is all the things. He's just a walking collecting scholarships. He qualifies for every collegiate scholarship
everything
available.
Yet I use nothing. It's crazy.
It's a wild mix.
It is. What industry are you in? Let the people know.
I'm in music.
Yeah.
Music is my life. I love it. I'm a music producer. I'm independent currently. Trying to stay it, but you know, some labels they're hitting me up, you know.
What is your favorite genre of music to rock out with?
Bollywood.
Oh, wasn't expecting that.
That was first.
Bollywood is so
They go
fire.
hard. They go hard.
Have you?
I like
Please
the
get them hit.
I like the movies. It'll be like Batman pulling up to these gang members, and then he just starts dancing with them. All the clips I see, the hero pulls up and starts dancing with the villains. It's great.
It's
Choreographed.
There's this one movie where this guy he literally drifts a horse.
I saw that.
underneath.
Yo, come on.
definitely
bro.
saw that.
I think I saw that one on IG too.
Craziest thing.
Drifting a horse
underneath
is crazy.
a semi.
Right.
And then props it back up like it was on stilts.
It's enough for like the Fast and Furious directors to be like, we should have done that.
Why didn't we think?
How
Somebody's
did we
fired for
not
not
do
thinking of that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, Bollywood is my shit, and R&B. I'm an R&B guy, man. I love melodies. I love minor chords. I live in minor. If anybody listens to anything I've made,
Sadness.
it's not. It's emotional. Is the word emotion.
P and D on repeat all day.
Emotion. Bryson Tiller, actually.
Ah, Bryson Tiller.
Yeah,
I'm
you
more
know,
of a
shout
Bryson
out
than
B.
a P and D fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Dumb.
That's my guy, man. That Bryson's the guy. That, well, he gave me my second big break, but like this, the biggest song I've made is "Blame" with Teddy Walton by Bryson Tiller.
D flex.
I mean,
Flex.
Big FLX. Of course, that's your favorite.
Right.
yeah. Nah, shout out Bryson, man. That guy is great. He's a really great guy, man. PND haven't had the chance to meet him, but I hear great things.
Yeah.
Phenomenal writer.
He turned into producer mode when he got in front of that microphone.
Yeah.
Remember when we were out front, we were talking to him. Oh, Tahir, what's up, man? He didn't even have an accent. Yeah, man, I just rode up here on my motorcycle. Vroom, vroom, right? He got in front of the microphone. Yeah, I'm actually from my parents' Cameroonian.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not the guy who they're trying to portray me to be. Listen to me.
Well, man, listen, we love the fact that you are into music because one of the things that we do on every show is we do a completely different theme song. So each person will get a chance to kick a little fire freestyle. You rap it or you sing it, whatever you want to do. I'll usually kick off the beat, and that's how it goes, man. We try to rhyme scary, like Damn Internet You Scary, with anything that rhymes with that. Harry, Mary, Larry,
Terry.
Mary, Terry,
Query.
Query, anything.
Flurry.
Anything that you can think of. You
Tenary.
can have a little fun with that. Pat usually kicks it off, and we have a good
Sherry.
time. Are you ready for this, Mustapha?
I gotta announce to the people.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Glasses
He took the
came off.
glasses off.
I
Keep mine on.
apologize. I'm gonna bomb this right
Hey.
now. I'm letting you know I suck. I cannot rap.
You're gonna
I
be
can't
great.
sing.
You say you do backgrounds, or
No.
you said you're good for backgrounds?
I need a machine.
Okay.
I
You
need.
might have, and just like by osmosis, got some bars from being in the studio.
Yeah.
You know?
Again, don't listen to
Also-
them. I suck.
Nigga, what I look like Funk Flex? Nigga, this ain't the place for bars.
You have albums out. You have
This is where we rap terribly.
Yes.
So you're in a
Proudly,
safe
too.
space. You're
Yeah,
in a
we
safe
proudly
space.
do it too. We proudly do it. All right.
I'm gonna do my best.
I am going. There's somebody said Bollywood style. I don't even know a good.
I don't know how to do
Bollywood.
that without being offensive.
Yeah.
Let's leave that alone.
That's.
I don't mean that in a like I'm waiting to be offensive.
Yeah.
I just know
Whatever we do,
whatever we
it's
try,
gonna come out like.
whatever we try is gonna.
And it'll be a million comments.
gonna
It'll be
make
one
some-
comment and be like, "Damn, that seemed kind of racist."
That's it.
2 hours later, we're canceled. I got to come back under a new name. I changed my name like Diddy did. T. Dot Moore and this bitch. What's up, Mr. Clouds? T. Dot Moore, Mr. Clouds.
Shit, internet, you're afraid.
You're wowzers.
You're crazy.
You're racist.
Shit, internet, you're crazy.
That's
Oh,
insane.
okay.
Alright, so no Bollywood. I should have brought my NPC. We could have
It's all
made this
good,
That
man.
would have been a lot. You
Yeah.
would've hooked up, like give it 45 minutes. he just uses his mouth usually. Pause. What other suggestions do we have?
I got a beat already. I've been listening to the song all day, so I'm just trying to mimic that beat. The joint I heard off of SoundCloud. Shout out to SoundCloud. Fire as fuck. All right.
They owe me money.
Okay. Little drum machine.
Do-do-do-do.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, hey.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, we here. Yeah. All right, we here. Yeah. All right, we here. Yeah. Hey, look. I was on the toilet 'cause of dairy. Watching damn internet, you scary. I had to call up my girl Sherry, but she was fucking on my nigga Terry. Damn. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Oh, grab the gun. Now I'm mad. Oh, never mind. I'll play some Call of Duty. Now I'm remembering Sherry's booty. And I eat some cherries now. Damn, internet, you're so scary now. I'ma pass it to Mustapha. He from
no.
Egypt.
Hey,
Niggas from Egypt.
insert rap lyrics.
Niggas from Egypt.
Insert rap lyrics.
But this nigga's from Egypt.
Insert rap lyrics. Insert
Yeah.
rap lyrics.
He
Cam,
was-
actually type it in and
Hey.
while I'm saying it.
He
rap
was born
lyrics.
under pyramids. Hey, he gon' do whatever that he did. Hey, he rode here on a camel.
I did it.
He said, "Look at my teeth enamel."
Yeah,
He said, "I lay eggs like a mammal."
I don't.
I don't know. Look at my sandals. Look at my sandals. Yeah, Gucci flip flops. Look at my sandals.
He really has them on.
No, I don't. I don't know. I feel like you know magic. What if I had Gucci sandals? What if I had Gucci sandals on all of a sudden? Like, oh, nice trick.
Yo,
He was just like, ta-da.
watch this.
I'm like, no, these aren't my size.
Yo, speaking of magicians, shout out to my boy B. Shout out to his wife Took. Man, they invited us to. They did a very intimate birthday dinner celebration. And the theme was 7 deadly sins. So each
Oh, fire.
guest had to dress up like one of the 7 deadly sins. It was amazing. 7-course meal. Each course related to one of the sins. It was amazing.
That's tight. What was
Had-
gluttony?
Gluttony was basically one of my homegirls. It was 3 chefs. One of them made basically like a homemade crunch wrap. So it was like ground beef, like 3 cheeses, pico de gallo, the
Oh, like a
lettuce.
Mexican crunch wrap.
Yeah, like a
Nice.
Mexican crunch wrap. So it was just all of this food just packed into this tortilla with the crunch wrap. So it was delicious as hell. All the
Fire.
meals were
It's a
amazing.
great idea.
They had a saxophone player when we first came in, and then right after dinner, we talked for a little bit, had some coffee, and then there was a close-up magician. And I've never like had a magician at an adult gathering, and it was.
When you say close up, you mean he's not on a stage? He's doing it like
yeah,
right
he's
with you?
like he put a table out. He made us bring out chairs close to him, and he had his sleeves rolled up. Most magicians, when they're about to pull some fast ones, they have the long sleeves on and the jacket, sleeves rolled up. close up, like where I am to you is where he was doing the tricks, and he did the classic like. Give me a $20 bill, write your name on it in the beginning, and that was like his last finale trick. Pulled this lemon out of his bag, still had the stickers on it, cut the lemon over, $20 inside of there. He did a lot of
In a lemon?
Inside of the lemon.
That's kind of cool.
He had to cut the lemon in half. It was crazy.
Was
and he
it-
hadn't brought it
Can't
out.
really
Was
seal
it
a lemon.
crisp or was it still soggy?
No,
'cause
he
it
had
was in there?
they were still crisp. It was
a great question.
But it was soaked. It was saturated in the lemon juice.
Ah,
But
okay.
it hadn't sat in there so long that it had got soggy. Is what I mean by crisp.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot
How
of
the
card
fuck did he
tricks.
do that?
I don't know.
Like there
trying
were
to
no
think.
I'd like to
holes
know.
in the lemon.
No holes.
You
in the
can't
lemon,
put lemon
anything like
skin back
that.
together, right?
And
The
then
lemon
also, he had took one deck of cards, and he had each person take 2 cards. And I think you remembered all of your cards. Everybody remembered your 2 cards, and then he put it back in the deck, and he shuffled it, put it back in the box, put the box in the bag, and he had given a deck of cards to somebody put in their pocket, and pulled that out, and it was all of our cards in the order.
Oh wow.
It was absolutely insane.
Damn.
It was a great time. Great magician.
I hope the lemon was
this
the
guy
closer.
Jesus?
No, he wasn't. It wasn't.
Sounds like you were
Jesus,
talking
yeah.
to Jesus.
Where
Yeah, it
was
great.
this?
This so it's the Santa Fe Lofts downtown.
Those actually fire.
They have a workspace type deal, and so they rented out like one of the lofts, and we just did like that. So it was like a long hall, and they had huge bathroom because it looks like the guy whoever actually leases it, he lives there too because he had a huge bedroom, huge bathroom, two storage rooms, and then a ton of storage space. It was great though. I had a lot of fun.
That's
That's
a cool
crazy.
ass party.
It was a cool.
So it's like
party.
a modern magician, like David Blaine kind of.
Well, he said he works at the Magic Castle. So when he's not doing like
Are
private
regular
gigs,
people allowed to just go there? I
no,
want to go
you have to
there.
be
gotta-
invited
Yeah,
or
you
be a
gotta
member.
invite
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I remember.
So I need to be like a magician.
No. You have to be invited or a member of the Magic
What's your
Club.
trick, nigga?
He'd be like, Shazam.
Go on in.
I'll float in that bitch, yo. I'll float.
I like that.
I will float. I will float. So
No, my
fast.
friend actually just went to brunch there. I thought it was only night shows, but I guess it's kind of like has a Soho House.
I thought
vibe.
it was like Hogwarts, like only wizards like live there, and I'm just like, I want to see.
It's
one
just
of
like
you
a
guys.
really weirdly placed castle. It's like on Highland. It's
It
just
really
like
is.
you
Off the Highland.
It's off of Hollywood. You just pass a parking lot, and then it's a castle, and then
And it's kind of
apartment
ducked
buildings.
off too. Like if no one like you would probably pass by it for years before you realize something's back there, and you'd be like, wait, is that a castle? Because it's not one of those things that just comes up in regular conversation either. Like people aren't just talking about Magic Castle
Right.
unless you just went or you're
Wait.
about to go.
You said there are apartments too.
There's like
people live
apartments
there?
nearby and a gas station.
It's
and
in
then
the
it's
middle of
castle.
like a residential
It's pretty
neighborhood.
ghetto.
Oh, I thought you meant like the castle itself was an apartment. Like,
No.
they
No,
lived
it's
there.
near apartments.
Gotcha.
You know what's crazy though? I was on Airbnb and I actually found like a castle that you can rent in like Hollywood. Like it has like
It's not
different
the Magic
towers.
Castle?
It's not the Magic Castle. It's actually like a residence.
There
but
being
it has,
another
like-
castle is even crazier.
Yeah.
It's like I grew up here. Like, where the fuck is
this
this
one
second
isn't
castle?
as big. It looks like it's like a 6-bedroom, 5-6-bedroom.
It's probably like a couple G's a night, huh?
Oh man, I think it was something like that because they had a rooftop pool, but it wasn't like the traditional in-ground pools. It was like it looked like ceramic, like they had used like real ceramic tiles that you would use like in kind of a Spanish themed bathroom. But it was
Castles
pretty
never really struck me as like comfy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't even really have windows.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
super
like
drafty.
barely any windows.
No,
It's
Yeah.
just
they're plenty,
rock.
They're playing, especially the ones back in France. Like they're
There's
But
just
those
hella
are
castles in
newer
French.
ones though, right? The ones
no,
that's back in
those are
France?
ones that are from.
Yeah, what's the
back in
newest
day
castle?
from-
I don't know. You know what I'm thinking of? When
Probably
I said
1,000
that, I
years
was thinking
old.
palaces. So I'm thinking like, it's been updated, it's renovated, this palace. But
Ah,
what is the
Palais de
difference? What's the main
Renaissance.
difference between a palace and a castle? Is it just the time that they were
Castles
erected?
for defense, right?
Yeah, castles were mainly used as forts and for military, whereas palaces were more so for
Right.
royalty.
Oh.
Think of like a castle as like a fort.
Okay, all right, I can see that. I guess.
And it's like,
But kings lived in castles. Is it?
I guess not all kings, huh?
For military, because you got to remember, the castles were built or usually around the palace.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are the
okay,
walls,
okay.
and then there's the keep, and then there's the actual palace.
Oh
within.
shit. Okay. All right. Bad. All right. The more you know.
I
So
want a
shit
moat.
moat would be dope as hell. Would you actually have like piranhas or sharks in there? If you could,
I have baby seals and penguins.
that's what you have.
You
in your
gonna
moat?
get
Yeah.
attacked. Your shit gonna get taken the next day. He has what in the moat? Gather the troops. Gather the
baby
troops.
seals and penguins.
It will catch you so off guard. Imagine being an invading army, right? And you're coming up ready to massacre me and my family.
Well, that was dark.
But but then you see
Guess that is what they want to do.
you see my moat, and then a little baby seal or penguin just
You trying to
waddles
make
up to
the
you.
soldiers go, oh.
Yes.
Because
Because in that moment,
That's
while
still
they're
gonna kill you.
distracted, my archers are gunning them down.
And you gonna put the baby seals in danger like that?
No. They're gonna have shields on their back like backpacks.
This is
see,
ridiculous.
This is, and he said he doesn't even
Ridiculous.
smoke weed. Imagine that.
I've thought of this. I've thought of this.
They'd probably all go up and be like, oh, a bunch of dead baby seals and penguins because we're in France. This guy's an idiot. This guy is a horrible planner.
Who gave him money?
Who makes a castle in 2022? Shit is crazy.
It's a random castle in Kentucky.
Next to apartments.
No,
Is it a new one?
no. So this guy, this super rich guy, had this castle erected. And this is like early
Erected.
2000s.
It's a straight.
And made this whole lavish place for her, and then they broke up. So like
He made a castle for her
Actual. I'm looking
in
for
a shaky relationship.
You know how good that boss
Let this
was?
castle be the strength of our. You're going where? Oh, okay.
That's it right here.
Slam the moat door.
Her boss had to be phenomenal.
So yeah, you can check into it. It is the Kentucky Castle. Is that what it is?
Oh, it's an Airbnb.
Yeah, like now they rent it out as an Airbnb because it was so massive and it was just sitting there.
How castle is this castle?
Man, it's.
'Cause now I'm feeling like it's
I wish
Let me see if
would
I-
build
let
a
me see if I
castle
can-
for
Is that gentrification a little bit
building
or
a
cultural
castle.
appropriation?
I don't think so. I don't think that's it.
For Europeans?
Oh,
It depends on
what's
the
that?
design, because every kingdom and nation had their own versions of castles.
I wonder what country has like the flyest castles.
France.
But do you have reference? Did you see all the castles?
I mean, I wasn't exactly planning my day on castle watching, but
Hey, I'm about to.
I'm sure.
Just got my week planned.
I'm sure. See Pat out there with binoculars.
And what is it gonna have?
Binoculars? What's that?
Oh wait, what did you said?
Binoculars? Is
Oh,
that not the word?
binoculars, hilarious.
What's the word? It's not
We're
right.
American.
I mean, that's how
Binoculars. It's binoculars.
Ah.
Damn it, it's America.
Sorry. English is weird, first of all.
That
is.
is weird
It
because
is-
I
it
guess
is very
vi
weird.
is too, right? But we changed it to bi.
I gotta say this on my chest.
Binocular
Fuck
bi.
the English language.
No, I'm not
It's
mad at that.
terrible.
It's
it's
not
the
that too many people would be
worst.
offended by it.
Language ever. Colonel, fuck you.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
that about?
Yeah.
What's that?
Which colonel?
Bologna?
Oh, right. Colonel's probably the one of the worst
Bologna.
words.
I don't even
Bologna.
understand how where they got that L and
think
just decided
It's
to just throw
almost
it in there.
colonial.
I think it's because a lot of it's stolen from other languages and we just say it a certain way. And we
Wow.
just don't change the spelling. Like, this is German. We're not going to change the spelling. We're just going to say it this way.
Yeah, you guys need to return root back to us. Cause
What do we do with root?
I mean, you use it.
Are you saying
Well.
root or route?
That's what I'm saying. Route.
Ah.
I'm
I'm
saying
here.
root.
R-O-O-T or R-O-U-T?
I'm here for changing
Because
it
in
to route.
French is pronounced route.
Ah,
You got to roll R?
I'm in route.
No,
Sound like you in
no, that's
a heist at all
Disney.
times. I'm down for the route because that lets me ROU. That makes sense to me.
No.
Route.
I need that word returned immediately because
How do oh, this is one of my favorite ones. How do you say aluminum?
aluminium.
Okay.
aluminium.
Aluminium is what a lot of British people say.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I didn't. I've never heard that one. How do
And
you
how
say
they
it?
say laboratory too instead of laboratory.
What do you say?
Laboratoire.
Oh, that's just French.
Fancy ass motherfucker right here.
That's
I'll tell you
French.
what. Goddamn laboratory.
I don't know another language, and that bothers
Mustapha
me.
LeBeau. Cool ass name.
Why
It's
is
a cool
that?
ass name. It's because it's cool. I'm just hating because it's a cool ass name. That's all.
Thank you.
What we got today, Pat?
Thank you, Tay.
You know what's funny? We talked about castles because, and this is completely unrelated, but I was talking about to my friend about like understanding white people and like why everything is kind of the way it is, and it's obviously doesn't go into the nitty gritty. But Cam, keep me honest. So, there are from around the world. There's like cold ass places with limited resources, which needs defense, and that's what you have to like. If you have resources, you have to basically fight other people who don't have them, and that's why there's like ancient defense systems like the wall and castles all over different spots of the world. But then you got places like America and Africa that is just like resources everywhere. Everybody has way more than enough. And so was I talking about you with this?
No.
In Alaska, maybe?
Oh, it's possible.
I think we were having like a group little like intellectual. So yeah. And I don't know if it was Cam or Brennan, but basically it was they were saying that like those parts of the world they needed, since they had no resources, they were used to either taking and defending, and that's why you don't see any like things in America and Africa that's like strictly for defense that stood the test of time. Yeah. So basically when white people came and like conquerors came to other places that were abundant everywhere, abundant with all these resources, obviously the people who weren't fighting for anything were just like, oh yeah, come through, everything is here. And the people who landed are just like, nah, we're used to this mentality of like take and defend
and plundering.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that shit for a minute, because I was just like, that makes a lot of sense. And that castle conversation was just like, oh yeah, there's only castles in like cold places where people were just like fighting and keeping other people out.
Yeah.
How'd I do?
I would buy it. Yeah, I'd buy it.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That's
like
crazy.
there's no like Egyptian fortress or wall.
I mean, we were great. We had it all. There was no need.
But
And plus,
I
we
guess
shared.
I guess not, because when the Egyptians were ruling, they were ruling most of that land, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had most of the area.
But I would imagine they
and
had
anyone who stood up against them was defeated, so they didn't really have people invading.
right.
And they themselves weren't like conquerors. They weren't trying to go.
Exactly. It's a very
That's very
Roman,
European.
Greco-Roman,
Yeah.
European.
Maybe I was just
ideology.
thinking Roman, because I was like, didn't Egyptians have catapults? But that was medieval times
Yeah,
with
that's-
catapults and stuff like that.
It's in the future.
Yeah.
That was ahead.
Yeah.
But I would imagine they had to have something. Like if you have machinery to lift these or move these stones, which we're assuming they did, you would think they had something for defenses, though.
Well, the desert.
Damn.
Like
You had a lot of natural defenses.
Oh, you had to cross the
Terrain.
desert to
Yeah,
even
like
get
you
to
can't
them.
get to us because you can't fight in this.
Can you imagine walking across the desert and then having to fight for your life? I'd be like, bro, can we, we walked all this way. Can we just live here now?
That's why if you look at like the Roman Empire, that's why it only got as far as it did.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Damn, that makes sense. Because it's like ain't nobody trying to even be out there in the beginning.
Battled scorpions.
That's a lot.
Rattlesnakes.
So you're actually Egyptian.
Yeah.
Do you know any more secrets than the average American about these pyramids?
Oh, that's a good one.
No.
Like they don't within the Egyptian culture. It's not just like before you go to bed. Like your mom was like, you know, aliens did that shit. Baby. You know, aliens did that shit, baby. All right.
I come from a long line of secrets.
Mom,
No.
who's the secret order? they're at the front there. The front door.
You know, that's hilarious because one of my homies back in DC, he thought like he never buyed that I was just a regular person. And then when I got this tattoo,
He thought you was an alien?
Nah, he thought like I was part of a secret order.
I see what he's saying.
When I finally got this tattoo, I don't know if y'all can see it, but when I finally got it, he was like, "Nope, I knew it."
That shit look like if you say something certain, it starts glowing. Like if you say some
Like the Avatar.
some words in a certain order, that shit'll start glowing. Mustapha, you good?
Yeah. You just see his shirt rumbling. He's trying to play it cool. His shirt's going crazy under there. You sure you're all right? Never better.
Must be a blood moon. What the fuck? What does that mean?
Well, listen, I will tell you what is no secret, and that
That's
is the
hilarious.
Platinum Package 4.0 from Manscaped. Long gone are the days where you just were out here just living willy-nilly, all hairy and the undercarriage area. You don't have to do that anymore, fellas, and neither should you have to, okay? Stop using your clippers for your lining and you're using on your face. Stop using that on your undercarriage as well. That's very distasteful. It's very nasty. All right, get you this new Platinum Package 4.0 from Manscaped because inside it is everything that you need to take your personal hygiene to the next level. You understand me? It comes with the Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer and the weed whacker for the nose and the ear and the hair. Nose and ear hair. You also get the bag, the travel safe bag that you can take with you. You get the body wash. You get the ultra premium 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner. Have your skin feeling amazing. Have your hair looking and feeling amazing as well. Don't forget about all the premium deodorants they get with it as well. You get listen, they got deodorant for your feet, fellas. If you're taking your shoes off and it's just clearing out the whole room, you need to change your life. There's too many easy ways for you to take your take your hygiene to the next level, and that's what we're trying to put you on. On top of that, they also have the boxes, which are just absolutely amazing. We will never stop saying great things about these boxes. Ultra breathable, super soft, and I've had at least one pair for at least a year and a half. They last. The elasticity in them stays up to date. You will not go wrong with this. So make sure you guys get on that right now. Go to manscaped.com. You can get 20% off and free shipping with the code DIYS. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code DIYS at manscaped.com when you use the code DIYS. You guys are sleeping if you're not on that, man. Mustapha, do you Manscaped?
Yes, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Feet deodorant is pretty cool.
I was definitely about to ask. Is it like a roll-on or is it
I think it's a spray.
It's a spray. Yeah, it's like an aerosol spray. I usually like right after the shower, let my feet dry a little bit, let them get the air on them, and then I spray it. And then I always leave my socks off a little bit. You want it to like fully dissolve because usually when your feet are smelly, it's because you're getting moisture in between your toes, or you like putting lotion on. You're not letting the lotion actually get moisturized in your skin, and that moisture is what's creating that smell. Okay. So if it's to the point where even after you start doing stuff like that, then you might have a fungus and you need to like get like athlete's foot or something like that.
Literally, it's deodorant.
Yeah, it's super easy to prevent a lot of this stuff now. So it's really no excuse for any guy to smell any type of way because you have all of these things at your disposal. Step it up, fellas.
Manscaped is like the Tesla of grooming now.
Yeah, man.
It's like coming out with all this new stuff.
Hey, man, and I'm all for it. And I love the fact they kept enhancing the lawnmower. I remember when it was the first lawnmower, and then they went to the different blade, and then they went to the waterproof. Now they got the light and the waterproof. It's like, damn, bro, you can literally do this in the shower or right before you get in the shower, but there's no excuse for you to look and smell any type of way less than presentable. Before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, Pat's birthday was earlier this month. And I've been walking around with this gift waiting to get it. First of all, it's very hard to shop for somebody that has everything, too, is also an artist. Because artists are weird, man. They're sensitive about their shit, but they also don't be liking a whole lot of shit except they shit. So you have shopping for somebody like Pat, you just kind of observe who they are as a person. So you can go ahead and open it now.
Thank you, man.
Of course. This is little smell good. I asked Pat a couple months ago, like, man, you wear cologne? Oh, like Pat don't wear cologne, but he actually does. So this is a good, fresh summer scent. It's not overpowering, not overbearing. A great summer set right there.
You're gonna love that. I have.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Oh, I already know.
Come on, boom. Come on, man.
New scarf alert.
We got a couple of them. We got a couple of them.
Survivor one. Oh, you should have brought that one.
That's hard.
That's a dope one.
It fits.
Just barely.
This is crazy. This is dope as hell.
I thought you would like the flowers. I didn't think they would be too much. I was like, yeah, this be.
Oh, scarfed up for every day of the week.
You know what I'm saying? Because Pat can actually pull off the whole bandana around his neck look. I look like I'm always preparing for my third meal.
Granny Patton full of
This looks like this should be my flag.
That looks fire, yeah.
This is fire, yo.
I'm gonna start calling women pudding.
There's one more thing in there. There's one more thing in there.
Appreciate this, man.
I thought you would appreciate this as an artist.
Crush metric.
So this is a pen that I found.
Oh wow.
So you see the pen? Can we zoom in on it real quick?
Oh, whoa.
So, switch that. Wait for it. Let them get it on there. Boom, we got you. Hold on. Boom. So you see the pen. It's a normal pen, and it does write. But if you switch it, you press that button down.
Oh.
That's
It
insane.
changes into art. So you get a little closer, you might be able to see it. But
Crazy.
Insane. Yeah, it switches and gets like a texture.
and then it
Oh,
goes right back.
wow.
So just a
That's crazy. It's almost like a weapon. Like, yeah. Nah, I'm
and the
write some
artist
shit.
designed it so even after you run out of ink, it's still like a piece of
Oh, so you can
motion
keep it
art. You
around.
still use it as art.
That's
So
crazy.
Great. I've never even seen.
Can you replace the ink?
I'm sure you can if you go to the right place, or maybe even on the website you may be able to buy
Ooh, you can
ink cartridges.
slowly do it too.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it so fucking satisfying?
It is because it's like it's
Yeah.
crinkly and it feels different.
That's so cool, man.
That's lit, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Oh, for sure, bro. Appreciate you, man.
That's
Yeah.
lit.
Happy belated, bro.
Thank you, man. It's
I had no idea it was your birthday.
hey,
It was earlier this month.
It was the second.
Yeah, the
9-2.
Virgo gang in his
Oh,
bank.
shit.
9-2.
Damn, I owe you dinner.
Hey, whatever, man.
Let's go to dinner. Let's get some
I'm all-
drinks.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is supposed to be
Let's
my
get it.
week to detox too. The next 2 weeks I was supposed to
Detoxing
detox.
from
Nah,
what?
fuck that. It's his birthday.
Everything, drinking,
Right.
You know, recreational behavior, everything. I was just supposed to be that.
Detoxing from recreational behavior.
All of it. all of it.
That's when you know
man.
you had a good summer. It's
Oh
just
my
like,
God!
just,
This last
let's just
month
reset everything.
has been ridiculous, man. Completely ridiculous. But we know we kicking it back in high gear. Farron started meal prepping for me, so I got like 6 meals at the crib. I start back with the trainer tomorrow. We back on 2 and 3 days for the week. Yeah,
get on
man,
that.
we're gonna be out here.
Oh, and before we move on,
Yeah, man.
could we normalize shaving your balls?
Oh, it's normalized on this
should be.
podcast.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to tell my
Yeah,
friends
before.
because they constantly.
Each one of your friends has ball hair that's out of control and it's affecting the group chat.
You know who
coming
you
over,
are.
it's coming over the boxes. He's standing like this. Like,
Larry, we gotta talk.
God damn, Larry, come on, put your fucking ball hair away,
You know
man.
who
What are
you
doing?
are. You know who you are. You know who you are. And this is confirmation. What I do is normal. What you're doing is fucking weird.
Man, I
Cut it
remember
out.
when I
Man.
first
Literally.
started Manscaping. It was probably about 2008. I remember I was on tour and I was in a jacuzzi at the hotel we were staying at. And it was I think it was the AKA Bicentennial. And I'm in a jacuzzi with these ladies. I don't think they were part of the group, but I just remember it being that weekend. And I don't know how we started talking about balls, but I was like, yeah, I shave my balls. And this lady was like, you shave your balls. See, you one of them new metrosexual, man. I like my man to have hairy balls. And I just remember, like, that don't stink. I remember thinking that at my
I thought
young
that
age.
died like chest hair.
Nah, man. And you know what? This had to be. No, it was 2007. It was actually 2007. I was when I was on tour with because the AKAs are 1907, and that's when we were there. I actually have a picture from that same weekend because it was 2 older ladies, and they were like twins. They were like 68, 70, and they're in the jacuzzi with me, and I got my arm around them.
That's
It was like my
hilarious.
Facebook picture for a while. I'm gonna find
Ethel
it.
and
Make sure we put this in here.
If she got a hyphen in her name, she's probably too old for you.
Come back to my house. I got bingo.
The first name though, if it's a hyphen in the last name, you good. But this is the first name like Mary Ann.
Oh, you think double names are done?
Ooh, I hope so.
Do you know any
died.
people with double names?
A couple of the women I've courted. Yeah.
The
Courted.
fact you said courted, he probably says courtets too.
Telling
made
you, this
courts.
nigga knows magic. if he does some crazy shit by the end of the show, he's gonna be like, and I'm Mustapha LeBeau. We're like, hey,
Open a portal.
should have gave that during the intro.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
So Joe Biden actually just literally declared that the pandemic is over. COVID
saw
is
that.
still going on,
A decree.
but the pandemic is still going on. Y'all agree? Are y'all fully out of it, or do you guys kind of take precautions?
I
still?
don't think that's just how pandemics work. I don't think you
Is
can
there like a
just say.
standard for pandemics of like how many people are supposed to get
I
like
have
sick to
no
consider it a
idea.
pandemic?
Like if it dipped under a number
Yeah.
of fatalities
Like,
or
what?
sicknesses?
When does it like? Okay,
Oh.
now this is officially one.
Well, maybe you found
I found
found
that
it.
picture. Yeah, sorry, but yeah,
That's crazy.
that was in that same weekend.
So
You look so happy.
you guys can't see.
You can't see her at the hand.
Tahir's like he's not kissing one of them on the cheek. It looks like he's getting ready to give him some tongue. It looks like he's going for the neck.
I was just like,
And I'm not gonna lie, she looks a little freaked out.
They were twins though.
Oh.
You see how it looks like he's going for an ear nibble?
Oh. Who was the cameraman?
One of my tour mates at the time. They was like, you finna be out here with these old ladies? I was like, yep.
Okay.
What scenario was
Hang on.
I don't know how you be getting into these
It looks like
situations.
he's in the tub with you.
Oh, it was a hot tub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like he's
It's a
in there
jacuzzi.
with you. And
Yeah.
he just...
Oh, the cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how
And
he
he
did.
just...
Yeah, we went out to the pool area with that in mind. So yeah.
The visual of him clowning you, but then dipping himself in there.
Hey man, listen. Players gonna play. Players gonna play.
What's the oldest y'all would go or have? Let's do have then would.
I mean, oldest I have done was 53, and I was like 21.
Okay, nice little 30-year gap.
Yeah,
Oldest
That's a lot of experience.
Oldest I would go depends on how much money she has.
Wow, that was surprisingly honest.
Yeah.
Jesus. How sick is she?
The moment she starts coughing,
I at least have cut me into the wheel dick.
Yeah.
listen, she starts coughing a little bit.
Yeah.
Starts sipping my water.
I was 29. She was 60.
God damn, that's another 30 years.
That was on the Tom Joyner cruise. She walked up to me in the club. It was
always
like
a
3 in the morning,
cruise.
and she was like, "My name is Porsche, like the car you wish you drove."
Oh.
And
That was
that's
what
the
she said out
first
the
thing
gate?
out her mouth.
Oh.
Who was okay? Cruise ship.
Immediately
I'm hearing
terrified.
so much. This is apparently how cruise ships go down.
Mm-hmm.
Who was she here with? There with? Who were you there with?
I was there performing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was part of the talent on it.
And she was 60. Was she there? Was it like a girls' trip, or was
I
she
don't
there
know.
with her
When I met her, she was by herself, and I didn't see her the rest of the time. I met
this
her
is
like
like
my
a-
4th day.
after you performed?
Yeah, I had performed the previous every day. Basically, when you're on a cruise ship and you're a comedian, you basically perform every day.
Right.
You might get 1 day off. In most days, you're doing 2 to 3 shows.
Same material?
Depending
the
on
same
the show,
people,
because
right?
they have a family show, then they have like a after-hour
the
show.
late- yeah, yeah.
And typically, the requirements are, if you're there for a week, you have to do at least 3 different sets for each show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, putain. I just remembered. Mom, if you see this, I know you thought I was a virgin. at that
Ah,
time.
no, she didn't.
Till just now?
No,
I'm
she didn't.
sorry.
Mustafa, you got on black fingernail polish. Nobody thinks you're a virgin. No one.
That is.
No one is out here this confident. Y'all don't know what he got on. He got the Gucci pants on and then the red Prince heels, and he has a Supreme motorcycle helmet because he rode a motorcycle with a goddamn fur coat on.
Wait, is there a way to show the shoes? I did not
He
see the shoes.
wore a fur coat on a motorcycle, and he has on Prince heels.
The shoes on the motorcycle is the wild part.
Nobody thinks you're a virgin. We know you big fucking. You doing the type of fucking that might scare us.
That's why I'm not this person that they're trying. Ladies, I'm a gentleman.
This nigga got a ring on every finger except the one he finna finger bang you with.
He probably lays out some old ass rug.
He rips his shirt off where the tattoo is. It starts glowing and he does this.
You.
This is the 2 in the pink, none in the thing.
Welcome to pleasure.
He finger banged. Did I mention I'm Egyptian? He starts doing the shit in the
Oh
hieroglyph.
my God, guys! Science and hieroglyphs is wild.
ASL. Hieroglyph.
More than
He make his girls lay down like a sphinx, like this. You do sphinxy style.
Yeah.
Keep your neck up. Keep your fucking neck up.
There's no way that's not racist.
Yo.
There's no way that's not racist.
Yo.
To sphinx?
Nah, I gotta call a card. I gotta call something. There's no way. Oh my God.
Yo. Yo, making the girl lay down like a sphinx. Oh.
That's gotta get into some type of sexual
I have nothing
situation.
to say.
All right, so she walked up. She said, "My name is Porsche."
I'm done. I can go home right now.
Yep, that's a wrap for me too.
Yo,
gotta hit
hippie. That's the clip. Mustafa saying he's Egyptian. Cut right to Pat saying he probably makes his women later. Boom.
Sphinx style.
That 10-second reel is gonna get the
Hey.
views right there. Jesus
I feel like
Christ.
Sphinx style has some promise.
Whew.
Not
Okay.
tooted enough though.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Wow, that is.
Oh damn, yeah, this all started from. Yeah, if your mom's watching, she just imagined that. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
Wasn't on
listen.
Some part of me feels like she'd be proud. Though.
Sphinx style, like
Goodness gracious.
That's
that
our
was,
culture.
That was. God damn. That was good, man.
No.
So yeah, she said her name was Porsche. Like, of course, she drives. She talks shit all night. I talk shit right back. I'm a young whippersnapper. I'm on tour. I'm on
she
a
called you a
cruise.
whippersnapper.
Yeah, well, definitely. A little young whippersnapper.
In
You
real
probably-
life?
you probably still got milk on your breath. And I was
Ooh.
like, you
Wait, what
could
does
have
that
this
mean?
dick on
Yeah,
your breath.
yeah. What does that mean for her?
Oh, what, milk on your breath like you're a baby. Like
No,
you
I
just-
get that, but that's a weird thing to say while you're hitting on someone.
That's
Oh
what
well,
that
I mean,
means.
she knew I was of age, but you know how they, older women, cougars back then. I mean, now they publicly wear that badge proudly,
learned
but back
something.
then, like the ones that were cougar, they were real cougars. They say some shit to you, and you better say, oh yes, ma'am. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you want to keep fucking with it, so I was, just play the game with it.
60. How was that?
Crazy,
So it was. So she was. I mean, that's a lot of experience,
bro. Let me tell you, they
Under
say
her
women,
garments.
get. Freaker as they get older, man, that shit rang true that night. And I mean, because you're not as entertainment, you're not supposed to, finagle with the customers. They even houses on different parts of the ships to discourage that. Man, I almost slept over. I was ready to go to sleep.
Well, you said you were what, 29?
Yep.
So
that's my
60
age.
is, to be fair, like 40 years of experience. Maybe a little more, but let's just say 40.
Yeah.
I could only imagine someone with that much wisdom and experience. Obviously, no disrespect to Farron. Has she done? Did she do stuff that you just haven't seen since because like she's been around the block that many times?
No, the only thing she had did that no one had ever done at that point was like suck my toes. Like that was the wild.
The 60-year-old did that?
Yeah, she was with the shits.
I didn't know that was an older
what-
generation thing.
What surprised me was just how goddamn nimble she was. I mean, she was just all over the
Porsche.
place. And Porsche, being 60, obviously she was a fan of Rodney Porsches because she had no problem with the stick shift. You know what I'm saying about?
Nice.
She was on top.
I approve.
I've never met a Porsche that wasn't fine. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's like
She-
your
and
parents
she-
know.
She's one of those older black ladies. She had the short haircut, like for the 90s that was popping in the
Right,
90s.
right. The Nia.
Yeah, the Nia, the Holly Berry. That one, bro, she was with the shiznits.
That's crazy.
Speaking of
Shout
fine
out to
names,
cougars.
what are the most attractive names like that? Like how you said you've never met an unattractive Porsche.
Right.
What are those names? What are your top 3 names of girls that have never not been attractive?
There's some ghetto names that are like, the woman that's attached to it is usually bad as hell, like Brittany. Whoever decided
With
to
an
split,
I?
up, to split up Brittany, and it's like you don't hear it a lot, but they always fine.
I ain't
Always
never
fine.
not met a fine Farron. Throwing
I've
that
never
out
met
there.
another Farron.
Is
that a common
That's my
name?
thing too. That's my thing too.
No, that was
Yeah.
that was.
So it's a fair statement, and got me some points too.
For me, it's Luna. Luna's.
No, I've never met a Luna.
No, we did. It was one that worked at All Depth. She had the app thing. Her name was Luna.
Was she fine?
Remember the white chick that worked?
Why would you set yourself up for that? I don't remember who he's talking about. So
You don't remember?
no, I
I just
Oh
know
yeah,
she
me
was
neither. I don't know
fine.
what I'm talking about.
I was like, someone's gonna ask.
So yes.
Yes,
Yes,
I
she
don't.
was.
I don't remember.
You still have her number?
I don't. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Luna, if you're watching,
It's a great
send
question.
me a pic.
I don't
Just
know.
kidding.
Cute girl names. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I've never met a Sophia that's like ugly.
I'm not even. I don't know.
It's hard to like
Gorgeous.
just go off of a name. I mean, a lot of the women that I met are beautiful in general.
Uh-huh.
So.
Have you ever met a bad like Karen? Or was Karen
Yes.
been
This
like a
Asian
cute
chick
Karen?
from just Asian girl from my high school was the most, and she was thick too. She was
I've never
just gorgeous.
met a fine Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Not
I
once.
think I've ever met a Gertrude.
Yikes.
Yeah, I never. The older names, man, like it's just hard to find them.
So this is actually
Gertrude.
more to do
Yikes.
with the cruise ship story, but
All right.
I feel like cruise ships have been in the headlines recently a lot.
Oh, is this?
Because of swingers? Yeah, and there is. I'm sure you guys heard the story of the 60-person brawl that broke out because of some threesome
Mm-hmm.
that somebody was left out of.
Wait,
That's the only
what?
thing. Yeah, apparently there was a cruise ship and some 60-person brawl started because of some type of like threesome. So I'm assuming somebody was left out and felt some type of way.
Or somebody went back without like the permission. Typically in those situations, like you and your partner, like everybody's dynamic is different. So if they were supposed to be some of those people that only play together and then somebody
Right.
snuck out, was like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some more food.
Right, that's wild.
Wow, she
Got two helpings of penis.
Just you.
Definitely got some food.
Just you.
Cock meat sandwich.
So, oh god. So, so I guess the whole it's been coming to light that there is a huge like swinger element to a lot of cruise ships, and now there's like a big TikTok thing going on where TikTok users reveal the secret meaning behind an upside down pineapple on cruise ships. So here's the secret meaning behind an upside down pineapple on cruise ships. Apparently displaying an upside down pineapple is a secret for couples and singles interested in swinging. Over the past few months, there have been news stories about cruise ships brawls connected to feuds over menage a trois that went poorly. While that couples do on their own is none of our business, some of their hookup secrets are coming to light. A TikTok user broke down one of the signs a couple or single is interested in having a fun time is the positioning of a pineapple. It says, I did a little research, and apparently if you're on a cruise and somebody posts an upside-down pineapple on their cabin door, that is a signal, sort of a bat signal, that the couple inside that cabin are open to swinging. Which is interesting. Does that just mean like anybody else who's interested can just come on in? That's
Yeah, two things. First of all, my fat ass initially when I read that, I was like, they selling cake. 'Cause
oh, upside down pineapple?
that's my favorite fucking cake. So I was like, I need to get more on these cruises. That's immediately what I went to when I first read that story. Secondly,
This guy keeps coming in our room and asking for
with a
cake.
plate. I just knocking on the door.
Why are y'all naked?
Give back the cake, bitch.
Y'all eating cake in here naked?
Give me a slice, bitch.
Is it true that Kev took the top?
He did. He
layer
took
of
the
your-
top tier of my pineapples down upside down
Damn.
cake.
That's it's just a running legend now.
Yeah, he brought up an old sore.
Old sore.
Very old.
Old wood.
Secondly, it's like if you didn't see that person go in that room, you don't know what you're getting yourself into if you knock on that door.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you just walking down the hallway on the ship and you just see that pineapple, like you better wait till they come out or something because you're just not going to run the door.
Wait, hang on. Who distributes the pineapple for?
I mean,
you
it
to
might not
hang.
even be. I originally thought it was like an actual pineapple, but now I'm thinking it might just be like a little thing on the door
Yeah,
that you
that-
turn upside down. So I don't.
So, like, does the cruise ship provide that and be like?
You probably need to bring it with you. You can bring a toy with you, bring a stuffed animal or a sticker, whatever, possibly.
Can you imagine like walking in and then seeing them just like?
Because I'm trying to think how
Going
that
out.
would work universally. Like, if you're into it, yes, you know the upside down pineapple is the signal, but is there like a standard? Like you said,
A
there could
right
be a
side up
sticker.
pineapple?
Yeah, like
Hey, man, listen, you taking that risk, knocking or either way. You knocking or busting up in there, you taking the risk. So,
that's
It's
crazy.
probably like the do not disturb thing that you flip over.
yeah.
If you want like service or not, it's just like, no, I don't want any strangers trying to fuck me tonight.
Yeah.
Right side up pineapple.
That's crazy because you mess around, go on a cruise so you can relax and chill, and then you mess around, have an experience like that, and it completely ruin the cruise and the vacation where you need to take some more time off as soon as you get back home. You might even need to get in some therapy. And if you do, you should check out BetterHelp, okay? Because BetterHelp isn't just regular traditional therapy. First of all, you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours, which is completely unheard of when it comes to traditional therapy. You'd be lucky with traditional therapy, and I'm just speaking from personal experience, if you get matched in under a month. I mean, and that's super lucky. Most time it doesn't happen that fast either. So I would say this. one, you have options. All right. You can meet with your therapist via phone. You could do a video chat. You can even do a regular chat. If you're not up to doing any type of face-to-face stuff, you can literally just chat with your therapist. So no more waiting in the awkward doctor's office. No more being awkward in the actual room with the therapist. You don't have to worry about any of that type of stuff. Okay. So you got options. They even also also give you the option for financial help and assistance when you're getting your therapy. So it's cheaper. You have more options. You match with someone in under 48 hours, and they make it completely easy and free to switch therapists if you're not gelling with your current therapist. You will not get this type of treatment anywhere else. So I encourage everyone, abandon all of those old thoughts and all that old thinking of, you don't talk about this family's business outside of this house, or men aren't supposed to express themselves, or men aren't supposed to cry. I've had the best years of my life in the past 3 years that I've been going to therapy, and I owe a lot of that to BetterHelp. So fellas, if you know you're going through something, or even if you're not going through something, this is the perfect time to meet with a therapist, because you can get a great baseline. And when things do start to affect you, or they do come up, you know your happy place and how to get back there. So we want to help everyone out as much as possible and encourage you guys to check out BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp.com/DIYS. And with that, you'll get 10% off your first month. So again, go to BetterHelp.com. /DIYS. That's BetterHelp.com/DIYS and get 10% off your first month. Do it now, fellas. Seriously, before the holidays get here, and you know, because that seasonal depression is real.
They said that the day before Thanksgiving and Christmas is one of the biggest drinking days.
Really?
Yeah,
I absolutely see that. Especially like if you're a father, or even just a provider or a mother, you're just trying to worry about gifts or vacations, especially like for people who aren't native to California, you have to go back and see your family. You might not have the funds to do that, or they might not be able to come see you. Like, those things really hit different. So make sure you do that, guys. Check it out before the holidays hit. Go to BetterHelp.com/DIYS and get 10% off your first month today.
Shout out to BetterHelp. I feel like out of all the ad reads that we do, I hear the most back from our audience about BetterHelp.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I get a lot of guys, and I posted a question on Twitter. It was like, black men go to the doctor and go to therapy. I had a couple guys, it was like, they just flat out said no. One guy was like, it takes money. The other guy was like, I ain't telling nobody my business. And then I got a number of applause and supports and things like that. But I reached out to those guys personally. It was like, yo, bro, like one of the guys, I was like, yo, bro, you really, I understand where you're coming from. I felt the exact same way 4 or 5 years ago. You couldn't tell me that therapy was going to make a difference. But it was something about sometimes just verbalizing something that you've been thinking about all day or thinking about for months, just verbalizing what you hear, you'd be like, man, I'm tripping. Or I didn't realize how much this was actually affecting me. Or that starts to, bring up other things from your past, and you realize the root of the problem is something completely different than why you thought you were sad that day. So therapy is huge, man. I strongly support it.
Absolutely.
100%.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's talk about money. Money. Finding money, giving money back. This is an intense headline. It says, woman finds $500 in her KFC sandwich after an employee misplaced a deposit.
I'm sorry, what?
Joanne Oliver, she was getting lunch at the fast food restaurant KFC, and she discovered the cash in her sandwich. Rather than keeping the money, she decided to contact the police and return the money to the restaurant. As a reward, KFC gave Oliver a refund of her lunch in addition to a free meal. She explained she could have used the money for her husband's medical bills since he's currently battling cancer. $500. Said the total amount of their bills is $2 million, and she considered keeping the money before changing her mind. She said, if you don't do the right thing, it's going to come back on you. The thing about me, I would have accepted that as a sign of the coming back to me.
That is the good thing.
This is the coming back to me. What?
The visual of God up there, just like,
It's 500. You been solid for a couple years now. Go 500.
like I just gave it to you. Like,
She said that bills were totaling $2 million.
Cancer really gets that
Yo,
high?
cancer. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Tony
In what
Baker,
form
I think.
was the $500 in the sandwich? Like, that's either a ton of bills or it's three
Or a
$100.
check or something.
Or it's a check.
I would
guess,
assume
yeah.
it's cash. It was cash.
It had to have been cash.
Which is it's a wild place to misplace
How did you
something. You're
misplace
just
it in the
like,
sandwich?
Where did I? Oh, I put it in
That's crazy as hell.
Because you sauced the money and wrapped it up.
It sounds like somebody was planning on
Also,
stealing
why
it.
did you have $500 cash in your hand
While making
near
a
the sandwiches? That seems like a
Oh,
fishy.
yeah, are KFC paying under the table?
Yeah,
Bro, somebody's planning on
Slide
stealing that,
yourself.
and then somebody
I
came.
forgot.
They don't have
Oh
that
no,
much
no,
money.
somebody might employee was planning on stealing it, or a shift manager was planning on stealing it. Somebody came around the corner. They had to do something real quick. Stuffed it on silent. Order up. Come on, we got to move this line. We got to move this
How
line.
many
He's like, you
bites of
just
the
moved that
sandwich did she
500.
take before she found it?
Right. Did she have like a bite of dollar bills in her mouth? Because money is dirty. It's probably one of the dirtiest things on our person at any given time. What are y'all thoughts about returning money?
It depends, bro. Cause like I've lost money before, a lot of it too, and I've gotten in some instances I've gotten it back. Other instances it's just like, damn.
In
Right.
that situation, I think it depends on how much work it takes to get the money back.
Yeah.
For on their end?
And like, if that's something random, like so random, like that happens, like how are you to like think like, okay, go to the police, but then it's like, how much work is this to then go do that?
Right.
For me,
Right.
anything over $100, I return.
That's probably safe.
Yeah. I never feel like it's gonna work out for me. I feel like it's a trick. I feel like the moment I stuffed $10,000 in my bag that was just laying on the ground, the cameras come out. Tell us why you thought that was a good idea. And I was just like, nobody was around.
Right.
But I also feel like it's kind of like with robbing a bank or like when, these rappers get robbed, it's such a shame because whatever it is, you're never going to get that really from it. Like, because I'm always be terrified that the bills are marked or something like that. So
If it's in that kind of amount, I'd be afraid like whose money is they?
yes,
Who's looking?
yes.
at it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
If it's like
That-
$20 on the street and I didn't see the person who dropped it, I'll keep it.
Mhm.
Right.
I
Yeah,
agree
because
with that. Yeah.
finding a bag of money is kind of suspect. Because if they catch you on camera and they're like, all right, where is this? You're probably going to get tortured.
They
or
catch you
some
on
shit.
camera or like the cops put it there as a plant. Like, because I mean, they were doing the cars at
Sting
first. Like,
operations.
they had to leave the
Right.
cars running and you hop in the car, then they kill this shit and they kill the switch and then they won't let you out of the car. Like, who's to say that they not taking it to the money? That might be the next
I'd
thing.
rather it be a cop.
Right,
to
than a
do that.
mafia.
Yeah.
Drug
I'd
money that you
rather-
just took.
Right.
At that point, you're just.
In terms of like finding small amounts of money, and I would say maybe in this situation 500 would be small. It's also like depending on who lost it. Like Cam said, if you saw somebody drop it, or if it's like you know the person, even if you don't know them personally, and they're just like a person that just lost money and it would negatively affect their life. That's one thing, but if it's like a corporation like KFC, and I feel like I just got a sandwich with $500 in it, I would chalk that up to
Or
good
if,
luck
they,
as
if,
myself.
like, if you're checking out and someone forgets to, it's the same to me as like if you're checking out and someone forgets to ring something up, like
Right,
how much are you gonna actually go back and have them?
and you're
actually-
right because those are the things that just like
Never.
Target doesn't care.
I'm
Target's
so
gonna eat them up.
honest. Yeah, and you just really use it as a
Yeah.
pat on the back to
Yeah.
yourself when like the employer or the corporation is just like, oh, okay,
Right.
it's not even like a big deal or anything. So
This
I
is
probably
my-
would have kept the sandwich 500.
Second KFC story of the day. And randomly, I just came across a tweet today that said KFC only follows 11 people
I
on
saw that
Twitter.
one.
The
Do you know
five-
who they are?
The 5 Spice Girls.
Oh,
and then,
nice.
And then 7 guys named Herb.
Because
And when one guy figured that out, because this relates to this 11 herbs and
11
spices,
herbs and spices.
and he pointed it out on Twitter. They sent him a painting of him on the Colonel's back, like a actual hand painting of him, like piggybacking
That's
on the
hilarious.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes,
I wouldn't hang that up. It's weird as hell in my house.
hella weird, bro. But
Right.
an
Me
amazing
and
story.
chicken.
Like, what do you got this picture for?
Right.
I'm glad you asked. Have you heard of a thing called Twitter?
Wait till they find out about Ice Spice. Oh man, they need to follow Ice Spice. You guys been you've been hearing the Ice Spice
That name keeps coming up.
you thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch, nigga, you eat it for lunch.
Oh, the light skinned
The
chick,
girl
right?
with the red afro.
And the freckles.
Yeah, it's
I need to
kinda-
get hit
Is she
to that.
really a rapper, or is this like a plant like that?
No, I think she's just like a Bronx drill rapper. The song
Okay.
is hella catchy. She's cute. She got a very, very fat derriere.
Okay.
Ice Spice? That's her
Ice
name?
Spice.
I need to check up on that.
All right.
I
I'm
didn't
going
know
to New
anybody
York
knew-
next week.
No,
Might
knew
run
what Ice
into her.
Spice was.
I
Spice
didn't-
is in her name.
All right. Well, I've been seeing a lot of people hating on her though. They like not feeling the song.
Man, well, I mean, the song is dope and she's cute. So, but she is getting a crazy amount of hate. I've heard it like.
So I assumed that the hate was because the song was bad. It's not bad. It's actually.
I don't think it's a bad song.
Word.
I mean, especially if you follow drill music. Like, if you don't like drill music, you might not like it because it's very similar beat to other beats. Yeah. But I don't know. She's dope. She's just getting. I think she's getting hate because dudes are like losing it over her. And it's like it's
Oh, she
how that
thick.
goes.
I told
you. I told you.
It's so weird for me to see other people with freckles. Like when it's women and they're attractive, I just be like, sister.
I don't know if she's ginger. I think she's just like light skin with like red hair. I don't even know if it's
Doesn't
like
she
her
have
natural
freckles
hair.
though? I feel like I saw
Apparently,
freckles.
Drake hit her up.
Yeah, that's how she blew up. Like she got a DM from Drake, and then I think he flew her out. Somewhere.
Supposedly, he flew her out to hang out with her. Then he unfollowed her. I just read that today that Drake they said he was petty for unfollowing a chick.
It's a wild world we live in. Wild world.
You know what you're doing, Aubrey. You know what you're doing.
So
hey, Drake been on the roll lately, dude.
I love it.
shit.
I love it. I'm here
Is
for
that
it.
one
When
of the
he
stories?
did the no,
Oh.
but when he did the dinner at the what was it, the Dodger Stadium, and
Yeah.
it was just them. And he was in a picture with her at some basketball game like a couple days before. I was just like, oh,
Who the
he is.
dudes with the basketball players, mom?
Yes.
But it was just like, why is Drake at this basketball game? And then there was a helicopter shot showing him at dinner.
Hater.
Like that's wild.
No, did you see when he sent the dude, what is it,
She was fine,
Fantana
though.
or something like that, the music reviewer, and
Oh,
he,
Anthony Fantana?
Yeah, he always talks trash about Drake's albums, and so Drake like DM'd him a vegan cookie recipe on Instagram, and the dude
That's
like,
so
shared
cryptic.
It. Yeah. But it seemed so genuine the way he typed out each DM, but it was like literally a vegan cookie recipe. He's like, I think you would really enjoy this. Please let me know how it turns out. Like,
Oh, he's on some psychological warfare type shit.
yeah.
Like,
Passive
remember
aggressive as fuck.
that one dude who I forget why they had a problem with each other, but he like DM'd his wife, and like some rapper went on record and saying like Drake is so crazy he'll like DM all the women in your family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, can you imagine beefing with a dude who smashes every woman in your family?
Bro.
Like, my grandma?
Gramming.
Damn, Drizzy.
Meemaw's getting it.
Nima?
Meemaw's getting that PP.
You see her with a OVO gown? Like, where did you get that?
You know,
Oh,
Charlamagne used
baby.
to talk so much shit about Drake, and then Drake sent them all new like chairs out to
No, that was
Howard.
Kevin Hart.
That was Kevin?
That was Kevin Hart. He sent Charlamagne. He bought him some bottles at the club.
No, that was. But I think Drake sent the chairs.
Nah, that was Kevin Hart.
You sure? Kevin might have did it too,
Did
but
Charlamagne didn't get a chair?
or maybe it was Flex. He did it because Flex used to always talk about Drake.
Probably
Yeah.
Flex. Probably.
I don't know.
So wait, did he gave him all new chairs or everybody but him?
I think everybody.
It's random. Kill him with kindness, I see.
Yeah, Drake's different.
Speaking
Oh, he said, yeah. Drake sends Charlamagne bottles. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
he sent them bottles.
psychological warfare, I'm all
love
about
it.
it. Last returning money story is even on a bigger corporate level because Honda just asked its employees to return some money because they issued overpaid bonuses.
Nah,
No, see, that's on them.
yeah, I'm keeping it. Just like if
Here's
a
the thing,
bank-
though. I feel
Yeah.
like they know that they have people by the balls with that shit. Because like if you don't, then we'll just fire you for stealing.
Cool.
But is that worth?
It depends how much the
blowback?
bonus.
Job.
Yeah,
much-
yeah.
how
That's what
much
I'm saying.
How much is the
bonus?
error of the bonus?
If it's like $100,000, then
Then
yeah,
I'm keeping it,
absolutely.
leaving.
Yeah, I'll find
That's
another
crazy.
job.
But here's the thing: if you take that and leave, can't that file charges against you though? Like technically, because it's stealing, right?
I mean, it's
I
civil
mean,
court.
you'd have. I
They'd
mean,
find
if you
some
go
way.
to, I mean, it'd be more expensive for them to go to court with you probably than to just fire you.
And it's not just you,
depending
it's
on
the
the
other
amount of money, of course.
employees
Yeah.
too.
And then how many
But then
employees
also-
actually take it?
Exactly. It'd be a legal fight, definitely.
Oh hell yeah! But they gonna you're
you
gonna
get a
use
really
your
good lawyer, you could
$100,000
probably-
on this fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they can keep asking for extensions. They're asking for extensions because they're waiting for you to run out of money. They know that no lawyer's going to take this without a retainer, probably like 10.
Now I'm curious how much
15,000.
the bonuses were.
Right.
because they had
It
to
just
be
depends
pretty-
how much
Right.
the bonus is.
Yeah, they did not disclose.
Like when a bank, because I've had like I think it was like $75,000 randomly deposited into my Chase account,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't notice it until like my accountant went through everything, and I'm just like, so what happened to that money? And he's like, it's still there. So, I mean, to this day, we still have it. They never
Really?
reversed it.
Oh,
So,
A
nice.
bank randomly added 1,000 to mine, and they called me immediately.
like whoops.
Yep, they literally said, "Sorry,
Yeah,
we're gonna be
no.
taking
I feel
that
like
back."
that sounds like a scam. Like,
yeah, nobody contacted us, nothing. I was just like, it's $75K. I was like, wow, okay.
Oh wow, that's a blessing.
That's a hell of a blessing.
Yeah,
Just a
blessing.
random-
run to the ATM.
I know,
Oh, yeah,
right? That's
we-
like some
oh,
Squid Game.
it got out of chasing me.
Oh man, you can't. But the thing is, like when it's
That was
when
in
it's,
Wells Fargo.
when it's that big, more than likely, well, first of all, you take out anything over.
I think
I think over
there's a max on
10,000.
ATMs.
It's
Yeah,
10.
well,
Oh.
ATM is like
Like,
5.
yeah.
Most of them are 5. Some of them are 4. But at the bank, like the max, I think is like 10,000. And after anything after that, you have to
Wirelessly,
take. You have to. Well, no, wirelessly you can
You do 10,
transfer
right?
up
I
to.
think it's up to 10
No, I think it's more than that because I've transferred 17 before.
17 grand.
through Zelle or
No, at the actual bank.
oh yeah, if you're
Yeah,
Yeah, the actual bank, yeah.
Bank to
Yeah,
bank
yeah.
transfers are
I
Yeah.
hate that Zelle has a daily limit. It's like 5
Yeah,
grand.
Right.
Or
State-
something.
Zell's
I think that's what I was talking about.
No, I think it's like 10.
I thought
Yeah,
that's what I was
the
talking about.
Zelle. It depends on if you're a business. As a business, you get a
that's
bigger
difference, yeah.
amount that you can transfer. But on a personal level, I think it is like between 25 and 5.
Yeah, I was pissed that day, man.
Hey,
and there's
man,
nothing
listen.
you can do about it.
It's nothing.
It's like wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow, 24 hours. Oh, you might be able to Zelle. I mean, after you Zelle it, then go to Venmo. I don't know what the limit is on Venmo.
Probably
That's a
less.
lot.
Yeah, probably.
I've heard
ended
about
up just
people's Venmo
wiring it.
accounts just being locked up and disappearing. And
Oh, really?
Money just
Just because they weren't
My
reporting it.
PayPal is like that.
Yeah.
To this day, I still can't access it. It's like
Yeah, you get
11K
locked-
in
you
there.
get locked out of
and
your
I
account.
can't.
Damn.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of
Into
nervous
it.
about this new age of like money apps because
Yeah.
I feel like
because you
it's-
don't. There's not like a government. There's not the FDIC.
They
that's
haven't caught
really,
up to
like,
it. Yeah,
I don't leave anything in my. I don't leave any balances on
Oh,
any of
neither
my
do I.
Cash
You
App,
put it
PayPal, or
immediately in.
Venmo.
Yeah.
As soon as it's in there, I immediately deposit it into one of my accounts
That's
because
smart.
that way, at least there's record. If the
Right.
system was to get corrupt, like I mean, these kids are breaking in GTA. I mean GTA 6 before the shit dropped, leaking stuff. Like
wow.
you know what I mean? And these are supposed to be powerful companies. They got
Top
private
secret.
securities, private their own service and all of that. How hard would it be for them to like tap into someone's? I mean, with the chain being as big as Chase and Bank of America is, like if somebody really wanted to put the effort and like wipe somebody out, like would it be that difficult? So at least you have a record there. You won't. I mean, Cash App.
I always keep some in Cash App just because that's where like a lot of bills, like my Apple.
Yeah.
you're
bills
just
and
more
stuff.
actively trading on
Yeah.
there.
It's
Yeah,
like-
I just don't. I don't keep a lot. When I do have money there, I don't keep a lot. Like usually never over 500
Yeah.
in any one of those.
not bill subscriptions is what I meant.
Oh,
All
the
my
subscription. Yeah.
subscriptions
That-
come
That's
out of
smart
Cash
though.
App.
That's
That's
smart.
why I was
Start
keeping a
doing
little
that.
something in there.
Well, listen, man, it's almost time for us to get up out of here, man. Mustapha, first of all, thank you for coming through, man.
No,
We
thank you
definitely
for having
appreciate
me,
the
guys.
addition.
I appreciate
I'm gonna try, Spink's position later and just see what that shit hit, You know what I'm saying? See what that get my head moving like
You
this
sure
and
he made
shit.
that
My
up?
motherfucker- Put on Michael Jackson. Remember the time? I get my
How's that
grind
not
on.
racist?
No, just put on like the background music of the Mummy. Just like
How is
just
this
like
not racist?
just like that.
Because Egyptians are black. We can't be black. We can't be racist against our own people.
Yeah, we're good.
But do you want to tell the people if you got anything coming up, if you want them to look out for it, and also where they can find you at?
I can't speak on anything coming up. Labels will have my head. But just stay tuned, y'all. Some of your favorite artists are about to drop. If you know, you know. Once it's time, can I come back?
Hey man, we're gonna
Do
be
a
in the
promo
pop.
run?
Hey, hell yeah!
Once
Bring the
this,
artists with you. And bring some merch.
I got 3 artists that really want to come on here. And I'll talk to y'all off camera about
I
that.
bet. Swaying it up.
But I mean, once it's time, yeah, I'll definitely come by and like promote it. If you guys want to check me out, follow me on Instagram at Mustapha LeBeau, MUSTAPHA LEB as in boy, EAU.
You have to rewind it a couple times.
Pat, you got anything coming up you want to tell the people about?
No.
You got the new cloudy gear, the Arctic Blue.
There
What's
you
up, my
go.
boy?
There you go. My
I need
bad.
one of those. I
Protect
need
your
one of those
light. We got the Alaska collection just
Yeah.
dropped. new tee, new sweat shorts,
Yeah.
and the Glacier
Sweat
bandana.
What? Sweat
All
what?
right.
Sweat what?
Big up, huh?
Sweat
Sweat
what?
shorts.
And be looking out for the tour. Me, Kev, and Mel Mitch, man. We might be coming to a city in the year. I think we're doing 12 cities before the year ends. Maybe adding 2 more. But then we're going to go back on tour at the top of the year, or maybe around Q2. But we'll definitely be back on the road next year. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. As always, I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this has been another episode of Damn Internet. You're scary. Peace, guys.